and Kamal, welcome to our Aldi, not haul. This is actually an Aldi taste test to accompany the haul that I just put on yesterday. So if you haven't seen that haul, I highly recommend watching that. It has all the prices, lots of nutrition facts on the back. This taste test is going to show you all the things we haven't tried and some things we're really excited and curious to try and let you guys know how it goes. So without further ado, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and let's get right into this week's Aldi taste test.
Alright, ooh baby, just hold tight. We're up at the moonlight. Believe in the magic.
Okay, Tim, what do we have to try today?
Well, I think we're gonna start off with the broccoli filo bites.
These are actually
blossoms.
spinach.
They're blossoms. Oh, they're spinach? Okay.
Yes. Spinach, filo bites.
Yes.
Filo blossoms, whatever. They're filo dough with the spinach in it, and I think there's feta too. So I air fried these, and they turned out real crispy, and look how tiny and cute they are. The ones that we've tried before are much larger, so these are perfect for appetizers. So, ready?
Let's go.
Mmm.
Wow.
These are delicious.
These are great.
Yeah.
They're so flaky and like just perfect. The way they're cooked in the air fryer, that's the way to go.
Yeah,
this
the air
is
fryer.
Perfect.
For sure. I think it was $3.75 for, I think like 10 minutes. So I thought they were a little overcooked, but actually no. They have like a nice brown caramel like outer shell. Like Tim said, very crispy. The flavor on the inside is where it's at. It's like a creamy, you get that spinach flavor, you get the cheese, and it's like fantastic. And something I will note, these are not very oily compared to the other ones I've tried. So there's some others that you try and they're just like oil city. Like you set them down, there's just so much oil. I like that these are much less oily, so you can actually enjoy the inside and not just taste like the oil's just coating your mouth. So yummy.
I agree. I think the flavor of everything is just really good. The feta cheese with the spinach and then the filo dough being flaky, it's great. If you want to put it out for an appetizer when you're having a little get together, that would be perfect. I think that the proportions of the filo dough flakes and the like soft, like kind of wet inside is such a perfect ratio, and it works out. It's delicious, and you could probably pop one in your mouth. I mean, a big eater like me, I'll pop one whole thing in my mouth, but 2 bites and it's like a perfect little snack.
Yeah, it is. And I think we're having like a little football party. I don't know what it's for. It's for Tim's team. They're in the playoffs. So we're having guests over, and I think those are perfect to heat up because, like I said, air fryer makes it so simple, and I think everybody will like those. So I will be buying those again for sure.
Definitely.
Okay, do you want to move on to, you want to do the soup before it gets too cold?
We could do the soup. I also have something to probably get colder, which is going to be the shrimp power bites.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
So these are the shrimp power bites. They look unique. Don't definitely look like shrimp, but I'm excited to give them a try.
There's like a shrimp, you can see shrimp chunks in there. So I air fried these as well. And they look like little pucks. And they have a bunch of like, they say power foods in there. So there's edamame, there's shrimp, there's broccoli, bunch of things. And I listed them all in the haul. So if you want to revisit that to make sure you know what's in it. Air frying them, do you like the air fryer version?
It cooked it very well. Okay. Yeah, I feel like a lot of things cook very well in the air fryer. This is one of them.
Good.
So right off the bat, I'll tell you that the shrimp flavor is not the strongest flavor in this. So if you're like, oh, I really don't like the flavor of shrimp, give it a try and see if you like them. If you're going into it thinking that this is going to taste a lot like shrimp, probably not. There's a lot of probably the edamame flavor and all of that comes through the most. And I think it's really good. Given, like I said, that it's not going to taste like a seafood dish, I think it's quite delicious.
I think that's fair because like usually when Tim cooks shrimp, the whole house smells like shrimp and it's a really strong scent. When I cooked these, I did not smell the shrimpy scent at all. So maybe it's just part of the protein packs because I know they have a lot of protein and so that maybe just helps with that. So you would say the edamame flavor is most dominant. Would you think, does it need like a dipping sauce or anything with it?
You could. It doesn't need it, but you definitely could. I don't know what that would be. I'd have to get some suggestions from you guys that have tried it before.
Yeah.
But it could definitely use a little bit of a dipping sauce because it's a
Yeah.
little on the dry side. So that would enhance it and give it a little extra flavor.
I was thinking of the chili sweet and sour sauce. Like, I love that sauce. I feel like that would go well with it.
I don't like that sauce, but it probably would go well.
I think it would. So if you have tried the chili sweet and sour, like that sauce is so delicious. I don't know why Tim doesn't like it, but I feel like that probably would be a good combo with the veggies and stuff. So, all right, we'll move on to the soup.
Let's do it.
So this is the broccoli cheddar soup. I will say the consistency is not as appealing as I was hoping. It's a little more like gelatinous. Yeah. And it doesn't have the best scent coming out of it, but I'm gonna give it a try and see how it goes.
Yeah, I'm with you. It kind of, when I saw it laying in these bowls, kind of looked like a little bit like slop. So
okay, well let's try it.
Let's keep an open mind.
Deny it. Nope.
Oh gosh, that's horrible.
That is bad. That is bad. Yes, that is. Oh my gosh.
Ugh.
Okay. Well, ooh.
Yeah.
That has the twice as nice guarantee, so maybe we'll take that one back.
We don't normally return things, but that one is not going to get eaten. That's for sure.
That is,
ugh.
That's like not a good flavor, actually. Like, it doesn't have much of a broccoli or cheddar flavor. It tastes almost like synthetic. Like I'm eating something that's not food. Yeah. So, yes, that is definitely a no-go. No-go. We're moving on. So let's try the calzone. So we got the 4-cheese calzone. I air fried this as well. Now, I thought there was going to be some type of sauce. There's not. So I'm thinking...
marinara?
Yes. I'm thinking like, I'm going to take a bite and just try it like this. But I'm thinking the dipping it into marinara is going to be the way to go. But let's try it first.
Okay. That's pretty good.
It's really good. It tastes like pizza.
Yeah.
Like really yummy. Like stuffed crust pizza.
I was going to say, it tastes like the stuffed crust part of a pizza.
Yes, and I love stuffed crust pizza. That is like, that's my guilty pleasure. When I'm going to like really go to town, I'm like, let's get stuffed crust. And there's only, I think Pizza Hut, right, is like the only place that does it.
There's a few. I think Papa John's does it.
Yeah.
So I agree. This is like the stuffed crust at like a Pizza Hut or something. If I were to do this a second time, I'd probably get a little fancy with it. Maybe cut it open and put some like pepperonis in there.
Yeah.
And then dip that into a marinara sauce. Whatever to make it more like a calzone, true calzone, or for me, like a pepperoni one.
Don't they sell a pepperoni one too?
They may. They might.
I think they do.
I'm not sure. I didn't see it.
I'm pretty sure they do. So if you don't, I mean, we purchased this one specifically because we both can have it. But I'm pretty sure there's a pepperoni version, and I think there's like a couple others, right? I can't remember, but
there's the only one I saw.
Honestly, like it would be really good with sauce, but I don't even think it needs it. Like Tim and I are just eating it. It's our lunchtime right now, so we like to eat during a meal, so that way we're like hungry and we want to enjoy the food, and so we're just eating this as if it's our lunch. Sorry.
With that being said, I think we're ready to move on to some more sweets, and one of them is the coconut macaroons, which Katie was like salivating over in the story. She was like a little girl when she found these things. She was like, oh no. Are you ready to move on to these next?
Yes, let's do it. I can't wait. So Tim wanted to share, right? I was like, do you want to share? Please no. And he's like, yeah, let's split it. I'm like, okay. All right, fine. Okay, let's try these.
I mean,
these make me dance.
I'm glad that we split it because I think they're good, but I'm just not a big fan of coconut, and this is very coconut flavored. And now you get more. Instead of me eating a whole one, I'm eating only half.
I know.
So more for you.
Exactly. More for me.
So what's your take on these? Obviously you like them, as the dance showed. All right, enough said.
These are delicious. They have a really great coconutty flavor. They're for some reason, whenever I bite into macaroons, they have almost like a coldness to them, which I really like. I don't know what it is, but there's like, and it's moist and it has like just this chewy consistency. The bottom is you know, the bottom looks like it's been baked, so it has like a good, almost like caramelly flavor at the bottom. And all said and done, like, I think whoever invented these, genius. Because they just taste so good. If you like coconut, you're gonna love these. If you don't like coconut, like Tim is the biggest fan of coconut.
It's still good.
He still ate it and it was still okay, but like, oh man, I'm so glad they're all for me.
Yeah, and they have those chocolate covered ones too, which would probably be very good.
Oh yeah,
also.
I'm sure the chocolate covered ones are insane, and I may have to pick those up next time. And you probably would have liked the chocolate ones better.
A little bit better, yeah.
Okay.
What I'll say though, just talking about the consistency, I kind of thought it might be a little bit more of like a crunchier outer shell, like because it's baked, right? But that wasn't the case. When you bit into it, they're both very soft. It was a soft all the way through, which is nice. I mean, it wasn't bad, but I was kind of thinking it might have a little bit of like a crusty outer shell, but not the case.
Have you had macaroons before?
Yeah.
Oh, you have? You had them with crunchy shell before? I don't think I ever have.
Maybe
I've always
not.
had mine. I've always been soft like that, so I was like expecting that, but I wasn't.
I haven't had macaroons much.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, here and there, dabbled, but not like a macaroon eater.
Well, I was just curious if they sell them like that. And let me know if you guys know if they make macaroons that have like more of a crunchy outer shell. I've never had one like that. I've always had them like soft, but
Are they
that might
always
be good.
coconut?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
So, anyways, all right. Well, those are a definite 2 thumbs up from me. We're gonna move on now to the Happy Valentine's Day collection. So we're gonna try a couple from here, and then the last thing we're gonna try are the Kind ice cream bars to finish off the video. So let's get into this cute little Valentine's Day. So it's, like I said in the video, there's 2 different covers. You can pick which one you like, but look at how pretty this is. Like, this is such a pretty gift. Are you kidding me? If somebody gave me this, I'd be so excited. I gave it to myself. So, I know the first one that both of us want to try.
Yes. Is it the raspberry one?
Yes.
Yeah.
So let's give the raspberry one a go.
So this is officially chocolate with a raspberry flavored center.
Sounds incredible.
Ooh, looks pink on the inside.
Tastes a little perfumey.
Yeah. A little synthetic.
Yeah. Not like the other ones from Christmas.
I would prefer that these had, instead of it saying raspberry flavored, with raspberry center.
Yeah.
And have real raspberry, maybe a jam or something. Very sweet.
Very
Not, like I said already, like synthetic a little bit. Still good, but we've had better from Aldi.
Definitely.
For sure.
Definitely had better. Okay. What do you want to do next?
Let's try the chocolate caramel crisp.
Ooh, okay.
Does that sound good?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, I'll start this one off. Okay. A little bit crunchier. Still that very sweet center. I think I know how this taste test is going to go.
Wow.
It's
That's
just
really sweet.
so sweet.
I don't even really taste the caramel. It tastes more like almond, doesn't it? It has like an
so
almondy
sweet.
flavor.
Maybe
Anyway.
a little bit, but let's try the almond one and see if we still feel
Okay.
that way. So this one is the almond flavored chocolate. You want to start it off on?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Tastes different. I don't know if it's almond, but
Yeah, it is almond.
is that
But
way too sweet for me?
yeah, these flavors, it's almost like they need to like prove to you that this is the flavor by like overdoing it. So all said and done, I would say this is not my favorite chocolate collection. The presentation is on point. Love the look of it. Love the cover. I like this like gold foil thing that's holding the chocolates. But, you know, and the price point does kind of reflect the quality of the chocolate. So I'm not as surprised. If this was more expensive, I'd be like, what is going on? But I think it was only $3.99 or something like that. So, and you get a lot of chocolates for that price. But if you have an extreme sweet tooth where you really want something really sweet, these might be your favorite because they are extremely sweet. They do have a synthetic kind of taste to them. But again, that's probably to keep costs down because, you know, things are not cheap these days. So I would say, you know, try it if you want it, but I would pass on it. personally.
That being said, if you do want to have a good quality chocolate, they did have that German one that they have in all the different seasons that we've tried in previous taste tests. Well, they now have a Valentine's Day version as well. Of hearts and whatnot. That one, at least in our past experience, has been great. So if you want the cute box, go ahead and go get this one. If you want probably better chocolate, go get that German one. It's been pretty good in the past.
And the other one, the one you're talking about, it has a cute box also. It's more expensive, but like Tim said, it's probably much better. And the reason we bought this one is because we wanted to try something different. So we're pretty confident that the other one will be delicious.
Okay, so we are moving on to the last item, the one that I'm actually probably most excited for, which is the Kind peanut butter dark chocolate ice cream bars.
Yes.
So that sounds amazing. I love peanut butter and chocolate. And an ice cream bar?
So this is what it looks like. It looks kind of like a Kind bar, but kind of not. I'm going to take a bite.
Yeah, go ahead. So this kind of reminds me of, like, I love Snickers, and the Snickers ice cream bar, like, takes it to the next level. So I'm hoping that Kind tried the same Snickers bars that I did and implemented the same thing.
Wow. I have to say, wow. This is delicious. And coming from something that tasted kind of synthetic to something that's like not synthetic at all, like it has real peanuts in here. It has a great flavor. I'm taking another bite. This is delicious. I didn't have any really expectations on this, but wow, these are fantastic.
I think they taste just like the Snickers bars. They are very close. I will say the peanuts are a little bit harder. The Snickers one is kind of not as like rigid as this one, but these are probably a little bit healthier, I'm assuming.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they are a little bit. These are only 180 calories per one.
Okay, then yes.
And the Snickers ones are probably like 350. Yeah.
These are good though. I really like these.
But I mean, as far as the you're losing all your chocolate. As far as the peanuts go, I feel like yes, the peanuts they're like whole, but they aren't hard. So I don't want you to get the idea that they were like.
No, they're not that bad.
Hard, but like they're softened from being in ice cream and stuff like that. But they are whole peanuts. But they add such a fantastic flavor to the entire thing. Without those peanuts, I feel like there would be a missing element in this. So I really enjoy it. It's delicious, and it's going to be such a yummy dessert.
Don't pass on these things, guys. They're really good.
Yeah,
they're really good.
And I didn't know you could find things like this at Aldi. I hear all the time people saying, oh, Aldi is just like lower quality and da-da-da. Maybe some things, like any grocery store, you can find like low quality items, but there's a lot of like treasures to be found in Aldi. Like they sell Rayo's brand stuff. They have the Kind bar ice cream. I've never seen that before. And a lot of different things like their chocolates and even their chips. A lot of things are really good. Their bread. So give them a chance. Try them out for yourself. And if you're patient and you want to like go down the aisles and really shop, you'll find some treasures while you're looking, and they're very affordable. So. Or
they can just let us do all the hard work too.
Yeah, that's true. But not all Aldis are the same. So I've heard a lot of people say our Aldi is really good. So that's lucky for us, I guess. But that's it for this week's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and we will see you in the next video, and who knows what it's gonna be. It's a surprise. So thanks so much for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye.